This is a video that's going to cover the improvements of PartNester 4. PartNester 4 is all about speed and efficiency and getting things done a little faster. Faster nesting, faster sheet viewing, and most importantly, faster saving of the toolpaths. So we're going to start there with nesting, going to File, then opening up a CSV. This is a CSV list of DXF files. We're going to be nesting a total of 61 parts across 2 sheets of material. Now that the nesting is complete, we're able to use the slider to view each sheet, and we could see that that is much improved speed over the previous versions. But most importantly, with the speed, we now have a much faster saving of toolpaths. I'm going to click to save toolpaths and give it a test, and clicking save. This is saving all 12 sheets of the 3/4 inch plywood plus saving the sheets for the 1/4 inch plywood. So we have now just completed the saving process, and we're able to view those sheets by navigating to where we save those, and we could see that we have all of our toolpath files saved along with all of the labels produced in just a few seconds. Now that we've seen the speed of the new version, let's take a look at some of the other features that we have. One is with the visible toolpaths that we are showing on screen are now shown with arrows to indicate the direction of cut. We also are showing a start point and a green node on each vector. And notice as we move around, we're getting automatic snaps to midpoints, endpoints, and if we had circles, we would also get a center point automatic snap. We could clear the toolpaths by clicking the Clear Toolpaths button. Mouse movements have also changed. We now have a little bit faster zoom in and zoom out. Holding the center button down gives us a smoother, cleaner panning. We also have across the bottom of the form showing when we hover our mouse over top of the part, not only is it showing the XY location of the cursor, it is also showing the part that we're hovering over top of. On the Info tab, some of our buttons that we have down here will go away and get relocated, but for now, we have our part info. When you click on any one part, that part is getting updated with the information of the part that we have clicked on. Sheet viewing and material handling have changed slightly. We have a button located here to be able to view our material. So we have currently entered in, as far as material goes, 2 different types of material. The allow rotation and part spacing has moved from a global setting to a material level. So this allows us to have a different part spacing for our 3/4 inch plywood than we do for our 1/4 inch plywood, or it may be the case that we need, and it is okay to allow rotation for the parts on our 1/4 inch material, but not on our 3/4. So that allows us to separate the rotation and part spacing for each type of material. If you do not have an item in the material list, it does fall back as before with a default material. On the sheet viewer, we've updated, rather than just having the scroll bar or the slider bar have all the included sheets, we have a drop-down box to allow us to select the different materials that are within the job. A new feature for toolpathing outside corners have been added. I've clicked the calculate button, and we are going to view the path that the cutter is going to follow. So on an outside corner, it comes down, makes a 90-degree corner or an angled corner depending on how it needs to go. Coming into the tools and settings, we have a rounded corners option now, which on some machines allows for a smoother, cleaner cut, as it allows for a more continuous flow of the cutter around an outside corner. So we can now see that that cutter is coming around. We've added a radius to the outside corner, which is not going to give us a radius corner. That radius there matches the diameter of the cutter to allow the machine to keep a more constant motion as it moves around an outside shape.